Markus,
And so
did that answer
what,
your question about the lyrics?
no, it did not at all. But
The ocean boiled over 1 degree at a time. Opinions cracked open like a knife in my spine. Your bullshit blew up in your smarmy, snarky face. My skull is in a permanent parking place. I'm living on a bench with a flock of birds and drowning in the stench of your 10-cent words.
but the question is like, is there a future? I mean, you guys like we're already talking about right now, but what is the future of this project? Like meeting in person, or as you were saying, like collaborations between, just a couple of you, or is there anything else planned?
Well, maybe I'll just plant the seed and say that, as most of you know, I've been hosting monthly, weekly, quarterly, yearly residential workshops for a long time. I'm hoping that we might come together with this crew sometime in the future for a week or so, come together and do two things. One is spend a few days seeing if there's some way we might be able to do some version of this live, while also seeding sub collaborations and getting Dolette to bring whatever's alive for her out into the open, and bring some of Gretchen's amazing textural, melodic, beautiful loops together, and bringing some of what Oscar, Octavio, and Fabián have alive for them. And Markus, I would extend that invitation even to you as a long-time collaborator. It'd be awesome to find ways to bring this together, maybe like a mini project retreat with coming together to just be in the same room, see what comes out of collaborations, find a show in the middle of a week somewhere, and then spend a day or two recording improvisations, duets, quartets, and other collaborations, just building on the chemistry of these people and our voices. Don't quote me on dates because COVID, what?
So how was the response to these videos and to the music? Can you fill me in on that?
I'll say that in the context of a world that has a glut of music just being sprayed out from every corner of the universe, I'll also say that my mission with all of the at least work that I do is not to worry or be concerned about, let's get the hit count up and try and market the living shit out of it. My primary concern is taking care of the musicians, making the capital exchange for the musicians who are involved valuable so that everyone leaves with more energy than they came in with. And secondarily, my own view is that long-term, all of this music and us as musicians, we will find our own voice, our own level, and it might take 10 years. But part of what happens in the global collaboration is Oscar's got a community in his part of Europe. Gretchen and Ben have a community, two communities really, maybe 3 or 4 right here in the Northwest. Octavio, Fabián, we all have our growing kind of circles of influence, and they're small. None of them are quite able, I think, to make any millionaires out of any of this work, but holy crap, that's not the goal. My mission is to bring music into the world. The business part of it, the money part of it, all of that's just there to support the musicians and our ability to be musical together. That said, it'd be awesome if more people stumbled on to each of our works and communities. I'd love, Dolette, to funnel a whole new set of listeners into your world from this whole proggy, Guitarcraft, Crimson world. Markus, I'd love to bring some of Nora's world into your awareness as well. And if you look at the local, countrywide audiences for Oscar, Octavio, Fabián, I'd love to just have more cross-pollination based upon our collaborations while bringing new music into the world. Mm-hmm. And so financially, number of hits, probably small.
Well, I think also maybe he was asking about the reaction, not necessarily from that standpoint, which is important, but also what people thought about hearing this music. I mean, people that heard me do it just were struck by how unique the choice of the instruments was. And of course, very few people relatively know that music at all. So they don't even really know how unique it is, you know? But I think it's so fun to put instruments together that are not very likely to be together. And you were totally right, Steve, when you mentioned just how much music is being put out all the time in content in general. It's like, you know, there's no shortage of that. But I do think that when a group can get together and do something unique, that, I mean, this has not really been done before. I'd be comfortable saying that in this way. And so I think that's also important, is to do things that are unique, what hasn't been done, what's missing, what needs to be done in a new way, what needs new exposure, what needs a new audience. You know, just might touch on the fact that there aren't necessarily very many women involved in a lot of these sort of classic bootleg recordings. And so bringing more women into it is, I think, important and fun and cool. Just like if there was hundreds of years of music that was completely dominated by women and very few men were involved, men might say, gee, how would it sound to have a man play the guitar? How would it, you know, how might it, you know, and it's like, it sounds insane to say it like that, but, you know, we still don't know what it's like for America to be run by a woman. If the entire history of America was run by women, there'd never been a male president. Don't you think men might say, gee, I wonder what it would be like if a man was president of the United States, for example. Anyway, just my thoughts, but I enjoyed how unique it was. That's the reaction that I got from people. They said it was just unique. So,
so it's
yeah, Gretchen, yeah.
Well, for one, thank you, Nora, and Dolette, and I do feel like feels really beautiful that to be with you all, and Steve, that you consciously, I know, reached out to have such a unique variety and representation, and I really appreciate that. And so it did make me realize that I need to share the video in some ways that I didn't, that I still can actually, and I love the idea of the cross-pollination. And I too have to go, but I really am happy that I was able to be here with you all. See you. So thank you. And until the next chapter, take care.
Yes.
Thank you,
Bye
Gretchen.
bye.
thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much.